This is the Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. Yes, I have the same shirt on I had on my last video. I'm actually doing, I think, 3 videos basically in a row. I'm wearing different hats, though, so when I'm moving and doing a little editing, I don't mix them up. So, happy Independence Day. There was a march from white nationalists in D.C., and I was going to get some stuff, some videos, but then I happened to catch the Black Conservative Perspective, whose link I'll put in the description. That's going to be the hard thing for me, is putting these links, because I'm trying to give props to, so he's basically doing all the work for me. I'm not watching his whole video, basically starting here when this video starts. So he put together some stuff, some video from whatever, and he's talking about it. So let's check it out.
On the metro here in Washington, surrounded by those folks from the Patriot Front. And then on the left is that classic photo of Elizabeth Eckford surrounded by fellow students at Little Rock Central High School. She is one of the Little Rock Nine. The parallels here, the symmetry here is startling, Michelle.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not even the same thing. Nowhere near the same thing. If anything, the Rosa Parks picture would be more of, but the reason they didn't use that one is because that was not a legit picture. They did that afterward. They set it up and it was just for photo or whatever. So much of the civil rights crap was embellished and, set up to make it look worse than it was. There is, I should have looked up. There is this woman, I have no idea what her name is, but she talks about that. She's like, she discusses how, yes, okay, there was slavery, right? But before civil rights, black folks were starting to intermingle, right? Own businesses, be a part of the community. Yes, they were still racist in certain areas.
Now, any of you homos touch me, and I'll kill you.
And it's like, so they focused on these certain areas and made it seem like it was the whole country. And then after the civil rights movement, then, the whole black culture or black, community just went down the drain. And then they came back up again, because I've said it before, like early 2000s, there was no racism. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. You had, everybody loved everybody. I mean, maybe some like newer, like Muslim and stuff coming in, especially after 9/11, but
what the fuck?
It was all good. And then all of a sudden, here we are again. It's like they're trying to cause this division, and then you have idiots like on The View.
Yeah, dysentery, guaranteed.
And just perpetuate it. It's just like, what the crap, dude?
That photo is probably Pulitzer worthy. It's a little early to start talking.
Oh, really?
About that, but that photo is one instance of a woman on a bus around.
She's just sitting there. She looks uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie. It does nothing. And then you have these so-called racist white supremacists who are all covered up, and they look so much like they're probably the same guys that wear the mask and are Antifa and attacking ICE and shit. So they're all getting paid to do this. They have nice clean uniforms and nice flags and all this kind of stuff. You think they did that and got together and they were provided that stuff?
Exactly.
I mean, not even the military looks that dress, even when they're supposed to. You have different people who wear their uniforms differently, but they all look exactly the same. This whole march is full-on, non-organic, fake, paid actors trying to make the 4th of July seem like...
Spit that shit out, man!
Because they don't want people to love America. They hate America. Democrats hate America. And this is part of their plan. This is one thing to do, to try and drive hatred towards America. I can't stand to listen to some of these idiots talk. That's why I don't watch any of this stuff. I watch guys like this Black conservative guy, because he'll watch it, but sometimes I got to fast forward through it, because I can't stand to listen to these idiots.
Yes! You bother me!
Surrounded by people who are wearing masks, who are about to march in Washington carrying Confederate flags. But I see that photo and I see America's workplaces. I see America's school systems. I mean, those men are wearing masks, but they go and they surround women like her in their workplaces.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
A place where they can take off their mask, and then they will be working someplace where their noxious ideas will be put in place in hiring decisions, in decisions about who gets a mortgage and who doesn't.
It's so fake,
however, when
dude.
I look at them marching, trying to project power, I don't see power, I see fear.
When you talk to me like that, you forget you're talking to a man.
Look at them all wearing
I see the projection of fear. I see people who are afraid of.
Okay, well, that guy's got a T-shirt. He doesn't have the whatever. But they all the exact same. They were told what to do, how to wear it.
Of a future that has already arrived. They are afraid of an America that is multicultural. They are worried about a multicultural democracy.
No, okay, first of all, any white supremacists, those guys were not it. But white supremacists are, when you look at the crap that's going on, where black people can do whatever the fuck they want, hurt and kill white people and nothing happens, yeah, they're afraid, you know? It's fucking sad. KKK leaders, which were probably fake, man. I don't believe fucking anything, man. Watch, I'm gonna play a video, a short documentary that I was looking for something else and I came across this and I noticed the same shit. I'm gonna point it out, but it's just individuals. If it was organic and these people, believed that black folks were going to turn, the country into a jungle and all this kind of stuff. They're right, man. Look at all the shit going on. They're right. They are correct. I don't know. Is that part of the plan too?
Because it's mind-boggling to you, yeah.
Anyway.
They are worried about losing power. They want to create an America.
I see exactly what you see when you say you see fear, because they know what they have done with being the majority in this country. And so their concern is that we, black women, brown women, the black and brown folk.
So this was all just created to try and cause people to, I already said it, hate America. It's I don't know, it's stupid. Okay, hold on. God, I can't stand to listen to these people talk.
Who at some point will...
especially that guy that looks like fucking...
To us.
The Key and Peele dude.
Absolutely amazing. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Damn, he's pretty jacked.
I'm just
I never noticed that.
Right? If you believe that this is real, you're a dumbass.
Yes, 100%.
I'm so serious, bro.
Dude.
This is the fakest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that the media, they're running with this. Again, this happened on 4th of July, right? These people decided to show up to D.C. in the march and do a little chant. And it's like, who are these people? Nobody knows who these people are, right? Like, they have no association with Trump. They have no association with the Republican Party. But if you listen to the mainstream liberal media, they're trying to make you think that these people have some association with, I don't know, the right or whatever. And again, clearly, to me, in my opinion, I just think that I think it's fake.
Yeah.
I think that
100%.
This is a Democrat psyop, right? This is something that's probably funded by some left-wing group. I mean, let's be real.
SPLC.
Right?
Even though I guess they're defunding. Yeah, yes, exactly.
They're out here funding white supremacist groups, right? So who am I to not question or to not believe that this group is possibly being funded by the left, right? I'm pretty
100% agree.
These are leftists. These are Democrats, right? This is why they cover their faces. So let's go ahead and get into this, right? Because, the meltdowns are hilarious. These people having this conversation about, racism in this country. And
Let me see.
I do want to talk about what I was discussing with Secretary.
That's what they want. See, I'm seeing Trump there. That's what they want. They bring this up. They make this fake thing and look at all these white supremacists they hate. And then they go to the Republicans. Oh, what do you think? They want them to condemn them. But they're like, dude, they're not. What are you talking about? It's like, what's going on? Okay, yes, I condemn them. Okay, next. They make this up so then they can turn around and ask Republicans or Trump specifically, oh, what do you think about this? And try and hopefully get him to kind of mess up or say something that they can turn around and use against him. It's just fucking retarded, man.
Burgum, which is a march that happened yesterday morning.
Yeah. You see the framing on this? Because we were talking about the far left, now we have to talk about the far right. But again, this is why. And again, I what is the association with these people
the
on the
far
right?
right doesn't
again,
exist.
They can't say. They don't know, right? They just assume these people are right wing. I don't know.
Are there some old folks in fucking Kentucky that don't like black folks?
You can already see what the purpose is, right?
Dude.
These individuals show up as we're having a conversation about communists, literal communists, taking over the Democrat Party, right? The far left Marxists taking over the Democrat Party. Now all of a sudden CNN is saying, well, since we talked about the far left, now we got to talk about the far right, right? These white supremacists. Now,
this is why I like this guy.
I personally think that this is serving as the distraction that they want from the real conversation that we're having in this country, which is that we have actual communists who are gaining positions of power in this country. We don't have any so-called white supremacists doing that, right?
Exactly.
They're not winning elections.
Yeah, it's the fucking commies doing everything.
Marxists who
the commie gobbledygook,
who are very much against white people, who are racist. Yeah, we do have those individuals who are gaining power and control. Yeah, we do have that, okay? So again, you see the agenda here. It's a distraction.
On the 4th of July in D.C., white nationalists in and around the Capitol, and whether or not it was big or small, there was definitely a moment that was captured that has gone viral, which we're putting on the screen now, of the people who came to march surrounding a young African-American woman.
Yeah,
so this, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off there, guy, but this is so fake. It's so obvious. But then if you think about and you look back to all the classic, photos of our history and all this kind of stuff, like when it's got the pit where it's like, it's looking like the guy's letting the dog eat the guy when he probably he wasn't really trying to. It's just the dog fucking, oh shit, and he's trying to get control. Oh, it looks like he's letting the dog loose. All these things that were, oh my gosh, look at history. When you look at it now or in school when you were taught it, dude, it was probably fake, just like this. Everything, the American government is nothing but a big fucking lie.
He's beginning to believe.
Especially on the Democrat side. Dude, Republicans too, man. I ain't gonna, it goes in circles, it's like a cycle.
Because Naling, there is no beginning. There is no end. Because it's a circle.
Think of all the photos and all the stuff that happened then. And it was like, oh my gosh, just so ridiculous. And then, but it made the news and everybody believes it. Just like January 6th. January 6th was so fake. Some shit happened. People got carried away. They shouldn't have went in there, yes. But the Democrats try and make it like it's as bad as 9/11 and all this kind of shit, when it wasn't. It was nothing. It was fucking nothing. And then there's proof of people instigating it, much like these jokers and these fucking blue polo shirts that are probably 5'11 shirts, and now 5'11's gonna get in trouble or some shit.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but it's fucking stupid, man. It's stupid. All right, here.
It's the fakest thing that I've ever seen in my life. It's so fake. Bro.
Yes,
it's so fake. But let's assume that it's real, right? Let's just assume for a second.
Okay, let's do that.
These are actual white supremacists surrounding this black woman, right?
Why aren't they beating the shit out of her? Yeah.
Was she beat? Did anything happen to her? Right?
Dude, yeah, exactly. Look at, I mean, I don't know if they're on a train or bus. I think it's a train. Look at, a bunch of white supremacists are on a train with a black girl. Nothing happens. A black guy gets on a train with a white girl. He stabs her in the neck.
Just do that thought experiment, right? Do that thought experiment. A bunch of white supremacists on a bus in D.C. surrounded in black.
If all these guys were angry black guys, fucking, they would be getting in people's face. They would be, look at these guys are all, they're all fucking law enforcement, or it's like, look at them. They're just like,
you people are at the position of attention.
Out of basic training, we need you to do something for your country. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. It is fake.
Woman and all the so-called people of color, right? And nothing happened to her, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she was uncomfortable.
But that's actually, imagine if the roles were reversed, right? What's a safer situation, right? What's a safer situation? Something like this, where you have a bunch of white supremacists.
Exactly what I just said.
This black woman, again, alleged white supremacist, or a bunch of black folks surrounding a white person on the bus.
Dude,
think about that, right? Because we've seen actual
two great minds think alike.
White people be stabbed to death, right, in the neck by black criminals.
Right? Now, granted, it doesn't happen every time, but that should be more. But see, they're trying to make this a bigger thing than that. Like they've forgotten, or what? What? A black guy stabbed a white. What? What are you talking about? What? Oh, look at this.
Huh? Or? Who said something about, oh, bitch, you cooking?
It's lame.
Right? So to be honest with you, as a black person, I probably would feel safer in a situation like this than I would being surrounded by a bunch of black folks, right? Black Panthers or something like that, whatever, on a bus. Let's keep it all the way 100.
Yeah, because they would get on him. Let's say if that was real, like what he just said, he was there, and there's a bunch of Black Panthers. They'd be questioning him. Either he would keep his mouth shut, or maybe he might say something, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're what is it? What do they call black people that are in line with white people?"
Uncle Tom.
Oh, damn it! What is it called?
Uncle Tom.
But they would just start harassing him and calling him
Uncle Tom.
Oh, what is it?
Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom.
Tom, no, Mr.
Uncle Tom.
I can't think of it. Damn it.
White supremacists, again, if they're actual real white supremacists, again, I'm convinced that they're Democrats, right? To be honest.
Yep. Yep.
I think I would feel safer being surrounded by these people than I would being surrounded by a bunch of hoodlums on a bus, right? Let's be honest. Because these white supremacists don't seem to be very violent. They don't really seem to be much of a threat. But they get a whole lot of media attention like they're a threat. But again, if the races were reversed in this situation, I think that you would have some...
I'm really trying to remember what that is, that term.
Uncle Tom.
It's basically like it's a derogatory, it's like,
Uncle Tom.
Black person's a traitor to the black culture, so it makes them...
Uncle Tom.
I can't remember what it's called.
Uncle Tom.
I won't know.
Uncle Tom.
Real danger, right? There would be some real danger. But clearly, there's no danger here.
Uncle Tom.
I can't think of
Nothing happened. So again, I'm trying to figure out exactly, what the issue is. Why is that the media is now obsessed with this story? Again, because they're trying to use it as a distraction from the fact that we have far left extremists, real radicals.
Yeah, real communists, real problems happening, and they got to level it out. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on, and like what I talked about with, how it looks fake and everything. So then I was looking, what was I doing? I was thinking about making a video regarding race and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. I was trying to find a video of somebody like at a rally or something saying like, oh, like what I said earlier, like if black folks come in here, it's going to turn into a jungle. We can't blah, blah, blah.
White power. Colin Powell. Conolingus rice. Conolingus rice sounds like a Mexican dish. Maybe we should put her on a plate and send her to Mexico so the Mexicans will eat her. White power.
Just how much of this was authentic? You know what I mean? When you have the SPLC funding a bunch of, it was to help him with his undercover operation. What was it, like 1.5 million? Or I think it was more than that or something. But it's like, well, it came out, SPLC is funding, keeping the stuff alive, keeping racism alive, right? But so there's this little documentary, right? I'm not going to watch the whole thing because it's long, but I just wanted to show a couple, just kind of start off. But this is all propaganda right here, 100%.
Most notorious white supremacist group in the world. But how did it grow to such large numbers over the last 150?
See, when you see a lot of this stuff, these videos, okay, now we have the videos of the guys marching in D.C. and on the bus. You know what I mean? Like, this is pretty profound. You see this and you're like, whoa. But then you see the stuff today and you're like, it's a joke.
I tried to fart and a little shit came out. I just shorted.
Was this a joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. I'm not saying there was no racist. Most of these people, it was a club and they all like, hey, they want to be a part of something. Yeah, I don't know any black people. Sure.
A political poll. I never have before, but go ahead, shoot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Who? Oh, right. I don't know.
But the thing is it was ran by Democrats.
What a surprise.
And you had people who were snitches, and they were snitches for the FBI and SPLC. And so they helped fund and organize this stuff. And then they just get, some idiot rednecks back in the day to go along with it. Hey, it was like the Elks Club or whatever call it. And,
Ashwood.
A-dack,
Enter, brother.
Yes, they were racist, but you watch this stuff and they just make it look like everybody was racist. You know, thousands upon thousands of people.
50 years. How has the Klan continued to be a malicious force in American society?
They're not.
And what has been its impact?
Propaganda.
Nowhere else in American history is such terror so widespread without organization.
It was war between North and South.
The Klan is the oldest terrorist group in the United States, and in a sense, really the original one.
That guy was the guy in charge of SPLC. So that tells you about as much. The guy that was just talking with the beard, he was the president or whatever of the SPLC. So this documentary thing, well, this channel is showing the
Today, Junior?
I can never say it.
Because you're a fucking retard.
Documentary. There's
this is unbelievable.
Documentary. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Documentary. Jeez. Yeah, this is all straight propaganda.
The initial Klan was set up very privately, the most secret of secret organizations.
The Ku Klux Klan is a peculiarly American phenomenon.
Look at this.
Hate and white nationalism.
So this came out in early 2000, like 2004 or something, I want to say.
Is an international one.
How big is the KKK today? And is it still recruiting members?
The Ku Klux Klan was born here and thrives here. I didn't say thrived, I said thrives here.
Look. Okay, I'm going to point this out later, but so this is, and they're just going to they let us record them and all this kind of crap. And then you look at their uniforms. Look at this guy's uniform. That shit is brand new.
Oops.
That shit is brand new. These are people like, hey, we're going to pretend we're at a KKK rally for something. Like, these people probably just getting paid to pretend they're KKK.
Advantage of having a secret society.
So then you have some people who probably are hard on fucking money out in the country. Hey, can you wear these outfits and just, say this, or just don't even just be in the background. We'll pay you, $500 or something. We're doing like something, who knows what it was. All of their shirts, these guys in the black outfits, it's all like brand new.
Is that nobody knows what your numbers are. Nobody knows where you are.
I think the Ku Klux Klan.
And you look at the flags, the Confederate flags and all the stuff. They all look brand new.
With us as long as we have people with hate in their hearts. And I think the real threat from the white supremacist movement probably takes a different form today.
And is
America...
America...
it's called fucking Democratic Party.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
Heading for a new race war.
You cut off its head, you think it's dead, and eventually it grows another head.
These are folks who have kept away from the cities, who want their countryside preserved. They endlessly see an invader.
So is that guy, he had a tattoo and he was probably, so they found one real guy and the other one's probably used to be, they're having I don't know.
See that any change.
Look at that flag. Just bought today, all right.
Whether it is with a flag or a law or a custom will endanger them.
We have always had political extremism of one stripe or another, but never in such a kind of criminal form as we see it in the Klan.
Really? What's going on today?
Why the fuck would I blow up Chick-fil-A? It's fucking...
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Civil War has never ended. It's still the fight that America fights.
Yeah, because the Democratic Party keeps funding it.
It's for its own identity. Southerners are still Southerners. They've been hundreds of years.
See, they try to make it seem like, if you're... See, this is the kind of crap that... And then with film, that made me think that, like, if you like rodeos and four-wheel drive trucks, listen to country music, you're a white supremacist Ku Klux Klan member. That's what they're trying to do.
The only dark I like is when I turn off the lights. The only hood I love is pointy and white. Can't trust you if I can't see your face at night. I think we all know who we're talking about.
And this is 2004. Maybe 2010. I think it was 2004. I looked it up.
Northerners are still Northerners. What saves us are all the new people who come and...
This huge caravan of around 300 migrants crossed into Eagle Pass thanks to Border Patrol agents lifting the barbed wire.
Keep between us.
We go inside the KKK today to reveal the truth about the most infamous white power group in the world.
Yeah, so I'm not saying there aren't racist people.
I know.
But they're trying to make it look like it's just an army.
Circle, Ku Klux. And that is where
So
the
that
name
guy
Ku
right there,
Klux-
that guy right there, I probably said his name earlier.
Asshole!
I scanned over it. But he was in charge of the SBLC. So of course he's going to be on here. Like I was watching this in like really fast time. Okay, right here. This was, okay. I was kind of watching it and then I just kind of noticed.
They allowed our cameras to film a gathering in Roxborough, North Carolina.
They allowed our films to get, okay. If this was straight, like legit real, and they knew what this was for, they wouldn't. I think it's just, I don't know. It just seems fake, just like everything.
This is a social gathering that we're having. It's part of the Klan, the Ku Klux and the Loyal White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. And our goal here today is
see
to,
all those people in the background. Hey, we're gonna pay you some money. Wear this.
Gather our
wear that.
white race together.
If you're racist, cool. If you're not, just pretend like you are.
And wake up white America and let
Brand
them know
new
what's
flag
going
right
on
there.
in the world. Our race, our history, our culture, our heritage comes from thousands of years of history, and we don't want to lose it. And it's being destroyed.
So, like, you know, maybe this guy's a actual racist and he believes it, but
by Zog. Zog is the Zionist-occupied government. The Jews own everything, and through all the retail.
So he seems like he's more of a, you know,
anti-Semitic.
What is it called?
Anti-Semitic.
Or oh man, my wife is calling. I can't want to say Muslim, but you know,
an anti-Semitic.
Jews. I mean, he said it right there, but I'm trying to.
An anti-Semitic.
Israel and never mind.
You are an idiot. You can't even walk and chew gum at the same time.
Why does anybody listen to me?
Advertising flyers that you receive in the mail, all they show is this racial mixing, and we're tired of it.
You're tired of it because you were paid to be tired of it?
This is the national rally, and brothers from all over the states are coming in, and it's a good place where we're all together and can do this.
We're part of this organization to help save our history because we are losing our history.
I want my son to grow up knowing what's right. I mean, you know, black and white dating just ain't.
Yeah, so I mean, these are probably, all these people are probably, look at it, look how small it is. It's really nothing. Oh, this is a little gathering that was set up by the people making this documentary. And they've found some actual racist people, and they all probably just have racist jokes, and, you know, they live in the country. They haven't really spent much time around other people, but they don't really care one way or the other. The thing is, even if they are racist, if they are part of the Klan, and they're being proven right with all the bullshit going on, and it sucks. It does. But it is what it is, right? But yeah, if you notice, like, all their shit's brand new. So when you see this kind of crap, and then you look at some of the historic images, like what this will try and be portrayed as, how much of it's actually bullshit? I think most of it. I think like 80%.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
It's just like the stuff online. You know, you see some video of something happening and they're like, oh my gosh, did you see that? And it gets a bunch of views, and then you have people making fake stuff. And you're like, that's not even real. It's the same shit. They're always trying to create division with the country. Right when it starts to be looking good, when things are going right, you know? I'm telling you, man, the 2000s, it was all good. We were waiting for flying cars. And then all of a sudden, Obama. Yep, Obama started it all. Fucking dick.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out. God bless.
Until rain, through the dust and setting sun, there were many brave souls on that lonely fob, but none fought like the white lass.
You are an idiot. You can't even walk and chew gum at the same time.